Hi gang, how you all doing today? So, I'm going to apologize now for the noise because they're working outside. But anyway, I thought I'd hop on for a minute. I'm going to talk to you while I cut peppers. I went to the produce store and some of the stuff, I'm just cleaning and getting ready to freeze it and stuff, so that I have it in and it's ready to go for what I'm going to make. But anyway, I hope you're all having a great day. Normally I would do a motivational thing today, which, I'm sure I will say something motivational. But right now, I think everyone's focus is on Jamaica, as it should be, because we need to be sending them good energy and lots of prayers, right? I said last week something catastrophic was coming. I told you it was right here. It's here. It's here. And it's even funny or ironic or whatever you want. I don't know. Tell me what your take on it is. It happens to be going to hit them on the anniversary of Hurricane Sandy, Superstorm Sandy, whatever you go by. I thought that was kind of ironic. And I just seen a video. Oh, and wait, back it up. There's a lot going on in the solar system. There's a lot going on in the solar system that could potentially be, or will, or could help intensify this storm some, right? So, I think it's still unpredictable. And I just think it's going to be like one of those Hurricane Sandy things. I mean, they really didn't know till the late. You didn't know till the last minute. And I say it all the time. Mother Nature is going to do what Mother Nature is going to do. That's why you just got to be ready and prepare for the worst and hope for the best, right? But I just seen a video of a lady, and this is why I'm bringing all this up. She's down there. She lives in Montego Bay, right? She's making videos from out on her patio, and giving the weather update, like guess what they're saying as far as the course, and this could happen and this might happen. And no, my question is, and she's right now she's in the calm before the storm. That's number one. And why are you still there? Listen, I'm going to say it and I'll say it again. Things are not like they used to be. And in case everybody's not noticing that, you better take your rose-colored glasses off. Things are not like they used to be. Mother Nature is going to do what she's going to do. And she's been a little bit out of control, don't you think? And then what came to me is a perfect explanation, perfect example. First of all, Mother Nature, she's pissed. She's pissed. She's pissed. We've done pissed her off, right? We've messed with her too much in so many different capacities. She's pissed, right? Just like God gets pissed, or your higher power or whatever, and you get like a little ass spanking with some kind of lesson, right? That's their way of getting pissed, I guess. I'm just trying to give you an analogy. Well, now we pissed off mommy. We've pissed off mommy, and she's going to do what she's going to do. And what it made me think of was the Christmas cartoon show that they show every year since I was a kid. My God, The Year Without a Santa Claus, with the Miser Brothers. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Look it up. And then you'll probably understand, and if you can watch it, you'll understand the analogy I'm trying to give. Because in it has the Miser Brothers, right? One's cold, one's hot, and mom's Mother Nature. And when she gets mad, she put the storm a brewing, okay? So, yeah, we've done pissed her off. But listen, I know folks out there have anxiety about the weather and stuff, especially people that have lived through different things. It's not about giving people anxiety. It's not about making you scared. It's about educating you or reminding you, for those, not everybody's on different levels, but reminding you at least to make sure you have your provisions and some things for safety. Make sure you have cash on hand, because when you have storms like this, it can knock out the power. An ATM machine's not going to work, right? Maybe the power is going to be out for days. I know it was 10 days before I was allowed back home into where I live after Hurricane Sandy, right? Things were out in areas, right? You needed cash. You needed money. There were, a few restaurants offshore on the island. There was nothing open. Like one of the restaurants we ate at, I don't know how many times, because it was one of the only places open. Because we couldn't cook yet and different things. No stores were open to get food. You know what I mean? So you have to think about all the different scenarios of things that'll happen or could potentially happen when you're preparing. And that's what I said. There's a lot of good preppers out there, and they're prepping and teaching for all different kinds of things, right? Some of their stuff is just to get by through the winter and how to spread a buck or whatever, I've said it. I've been saying it for years. I say things way before they get here, and I know I made videos about it. I had to go back and watch some of them, because half the time I don't remember what I'm talking about because I'm channeling. But I know that I made videos saying, I hope you learned recipes and stuff from grandma and your aunts and stuff growing up, because we were going to be eating like that. We were going to have to be eating almost like depression style food, right? And then if what transpires this week with these changes to the SNAP benefits, which don't nobody have nothing nasty to say, okay? It needs to be done. It's not done to harm families. It's done to get the corruption out of there and the ones that aren't supposed to be there, okay? Wasting money and taxpayers' money that somehow in their delusional mind they think they're entitled to. But that's here nor there. I really don't care what anybody's opinion on it is. It's going to affect things. It's the same thing with, once these storms hit, okay, maybe the power's on and everything's great, but maybe like where these trucks with food and different things have to come from, they can't get through, right? You have to think of every different scenario, just in case stores are closed for a prolonged period of time and stuff, okay? That's why it's important to have enough water and different kinds of things on hand. But anyway, just a reminder, and a reminder always that eventually it has to make its way around the globe in whichever direction it's going. So, you still could see some weather in different areas as a result of this. But anyway, with that being said, keep Jamaica and these areas in your prayers. And please, if you still haven't, get yourself an emergency radio and get some things in your arsenal. Because again, the winter predictions, I know a lot of the local guys don't like to talk about it yet, but the winter predictions aren't looking so hot either. Okay? So let's try to stay ahead of the curve. All right. With that being said, I hope you all have a great day. I'm going to get back to my cutting because I have lots of bananas and other things to prep here. And take care. Till next time, look out for each other, okay? Be safe. Don't forget to smile. Bye-bye.